What's good, everyone? It's Chambers from chambersmixedit.com, and today we're going to be doing another Polo G tutorial. I'm going to be breaking down another chord progression, another melody style, a whole different type of vibe, and just a different style of like melodic piano beats. Before I start making the melody, if you're interested, I just dropped a brand new music theory course on my website. It's over an hour long of music theory course videos about chord progressions and melodies and all the terms that you're going to want to know. Thank you to all of the people. It's been like a lot of people who've been hitting me in my email, sending me the ideas and melodies that they made after watching the course and saying how it has changed the way that they produce music. It's crazy to hear about it. That's on my website at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. I'm gonna leave a link in the description and in the comments section for you. All right, so we're on PlayStation Beatmaker today. We're gonna start with, that's a D sharp note. Lower the velocity. All right, we're gonna start with a major chord. And in the course that I just mentioned, I'm going to teach you guys how to create these chords from scratch and why the chords are built the way they are. Let's make it up tempo, like 160. Cut that back. Let's go up one note in the scale. Let's do an F major chord here. And another note up in the scale. Now we have a G minor triad right here. And these are all triad chords because each of them are 1, 2, 3 notes. Simple. D sharp major into an F major into a G minor triad chord. I'm going to turn it into a D sharp major 7th chord. So we just add the note right here. I'm adding the note right here because to make it a 7th chord, you need to add a note that is the 7th note in the scale. So if we're working with D sharp, if I count up in the scale, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The D is the 7th note right here. 7th note in the scale, D major 7th chord. And I want to keep ascending up from there. Now here the trick is, I'm just taking an octave of the F. That's just the root note of this F major triad. We're just taking that, going up an octave. Same thing right here. We're just taking the root note, moving it up an octave, which is the G. So now we just expanded those chords. We turned this into a 7th chord, and then we took octave copies of these bottom notes and put them up an octave. Do Control A. You want to hit Control B. And now pretty much you just duplicated the chord progression over. This time we're going to change it up. I'm going to keep the D sharp major 7th right here. I'm going to get rid of the F. The F uses Ableton. Cut the G. So this is more like a simplified version. We keep that 7th chord, but then we just do the triads. And that's just a little trick to have like more contrast between the chord progressions. We start off high right here, then we make it more simple as we go on. And really, I'm listening to the top notes. I'm listening to the leading notes of each chord. That's the main note that you're gonna hear. So that's pretty much like the melody of the chord progression. All right, so next what you want to do, you want to take the bass notes. Let's grab these, do an octave of it, drop it down, make it a thicker chord. I might have to hack the system. Hold on. I want to change up the bass line right here. So let's do, yep. I don't want to be too confusing with that, but to explain it, if I took these and I put them up an octave, I basically reverse engineered these chords. So this becomes not a D major 7th chord. This is now a C minor 9th chord. Going into a D minor 7th chord with the F up here, going into a D sharp major 7th chord with the G up here. I basically took our starting chords, then I put these bottom 3 notes down an octave. I'm telling you, the Music Theory Masters course, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's like a cool trick to do to change it up. All right, so let's put a melody on top of this. I'm going to start an octave up from this D, which is the leading note. Good place to start. And really, I'm just hearing it all in my head and translating it into the computer. I want to do a slide note right here. So you want to go to one note below this note in the scale, which is C. You don't do a C sharp. C sharp's not in the scale. It's going to sound ridiculous. Listen. Like, who is that? Somebody get this, man. You got to put it down in the scale. One note. That's how you do a slide note. And let's repeat that idea. I'm going to grab these guys again. But then instead of going up, I'm going to go down because it's a different chord progression. Remember here, we had the bigger chords, then here into the smaller chords. So I'm just following that idea. So instead of going up and continuing to ascend the chord progression, I'm gonna go down. And I'll take these again. This time, do Control Q, quantize this. We're not gonna do a slide note there. We're gonna do one above it. Let's do it with the, yeah. Do it with the G right here. So I'm gonna hold Control, select this, hold Shift, drag it out so we can duplicate it. There we go. So basically I'm taking this slide note and I'm moving it up so it goes from the F to the G. Then we're just going up the scale, then we come back down. And that's just a nice combination to have with this right under it. Duplicate this whole thing over. I might make a few minor changes right here. That's cool. It's like we're just skipping over the notes in the scale. So we go from the A sharp, skip over the C, go to D right here, then we skip over the D sharp, and we land at the F. And we just end it by going up another note in the scale, just a little change up. And that's our chord progression and the melody. So just copy and paste the melody into a different pattern right here. Go back into the playlist. I'm gonna go right click, hit quick render as audio clip. So now we changed it from MIDI into audio clips to work with in the playlist. Drag those in. But yeah, if you want to learn more about the music theory behind chords and melodies and how to make more advanced chords and melodies than this beat right here, Music Theory Masters course is definitely something that you're gonna want to look into. Or you could keep uploading your 2-chord repetitive melody type beat to SoundCloud. It's really up to you. All right, so let's do the drums. I'm gonna mute the melody for now. Let's go into the browser. I'm gonna use my Plug Essentials drum kit. There's some fire sounds on this kit. Also available at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. Link in description and in the comment section. First 808. I'm tired of doing videos with just a normal voice. I'm going effects mode now. So we're gonna grab the 808. There's just a reverb on my voice for no reason. What else do I want? I'm gonna grab a clap. That's a nice clap. Grab an open hi-hat. I'm done. My bad. Grab an open hi-hat from the Plug Essentials drum kit. We got some snares, percussion. All right, let's get into it with the drums. I'm gonna add a new pattern. Let's go into your 808. So we start off with the C. Then we keep going up. Add a new pattern. Let's make this one unique. Make the pattern a little bit different. If you've been watching my videos, I'm trying to not do it. One of these days, I'll be cured. It's a club record. Put the clap on the 3 and the 7 for me. Thank you very much. Hi-hats fill each 2 steps. Change it up a little bit. Bring everyone down to semitone. Keep it interesting. Yeah. Let's add the open hi-hat. We add a snare roll at the end. Add some percussion. One more percussion. I'm gonna add a crash from the Plug Essentials drum kit. See what it sounds like with the melody on it. I'm gonna add a kick real quick. And there's the beat. So yeah, before I play the whole thing for you guys, I'm gonna say it again. Music Theory Masters course. That's what you need to take your music production to the next level. We're learning about chords. We're learning about melodies. Everyone who's already watched it is already a step ahead of you. So yeah, it's over an hour of music theory course videos, plus 5 fire MIDI chord progressions with melodies included that you could use royalty free or learn them, study them, whatever you want. And you have full access to my email to send me any melodies or chord progressions or beats that you made after watching the course for my feedback. Or if you like the drums today, we use the Plug Essentials drum kit, and that's all available on my website at chambersmixedit.com/soundkits. Link in description and in the comment section. Let me know what tutorials you guys want to see next. Get me to 50K or I'm gonna quit YouTube. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.